Alright, everybody, welcome back to some more, Thea The Awakening. We're last left off. We're trying to get rid of the dragon, which, chat's reminding me that apparently was wood and straw that the guy, was he over here? We don't bring it to the dragon, do we? I don't think we bring it directly to the dragon. But didn't we also just get that inventor? Did we bring them on the team yet? No, we got a sage here, right? Yeah, you're a sage? Yeah, witch or sage, yep. Want to bring that person on the team. Did we name them yet? Because that seems like it could be one of the in-game names. So I don't know. I don't know if we named that person yet. Incinerator. But we'll bring them on the team, because we absolutely need... we really want a sage or a witch with us. I believe that's actually a witch, but... the difference between a sage and a witch is minor. I believe witches have more folklore and magic. Only one magic on this person, but very high speech skill. And again, we really need that speech skill. So I'm actually pretty happy with this. And food, I definitely want more. There we go, that's more than enough. 3 fighters, a gatherer, medic. We have a craftsman, a sage, a hunter. We actually have a decent team. I don't like how little health Mighty Cleffa has. It is very little for a hunter. Hunters don't tend to have a ton, but still. The internet where I am as well as, hey Brandon, thought I'd drop by. It's nice to see Brandon's here. Yep, hey Mighty Cleffa. Hey Brandon, I don't know if you got my most recent text, but I thought you'd get a laugh out of it. That, and I love that people are going to tune in on YouTube and they're going to be like, what's going on? Like, if they only watch this series, they don't even know who Brandon is. Since you've gone off to the military, The Miz has found a way to be an even more hateable villain. He now comes out in full-on Naruto gear with the bandana, with like the plaque thing on the front and everything, and Xavier Woods refers to him as Hokage Miz. Oh, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub there, Brandon. I appreciate that. Right, so our overall goals right now, by the end of the stream, I think we can take out Cosmic Tree and finish off that quest, which is the main story quest. It's a victory condition, but because we have the DLC, we can keep playing after, and we will, to do the Giants quest. You can either fight the boss of the Cosmic Tree, or you can talk your way out of it. I'm gonna talk my way out of it because our god gives bonuses to that. And that sage we just got is really gonna give us some mileage there. That's gonna help a lot. 40 wood and 10 straw to bring to the dragon. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So we can bring enough wood right there. And do we have straw? We do not have enough straw. Okay, and straw, right, that's a default one. Where do we see some straw on the map? There's some. Is that the closest? Straw's reasonably common, usually. There's wicker, which is much better, but it's not what we need. There's some over by the Cosmic Tree. Is Cosmic Tree stuff closer or farther? Less rough terrain going to the Cosmic Tree one. We'll go get the Cosmic Tree one then. Yeah, I got that text. I was actually in the field when you sent that. I'll be back in the field tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Although if I mention not die this week, I'll be graduating on the 21st of June. That's fucking awesome. To catch you up to date on wrestling news, Brandon. Because for anyone who doesn't know, Brandon and I, before he went off to the military, he'd always come over to my place for every wrestling pay-per-view. Me, him, and Fatima would watch it together. Money in the Bank, the next pay-per-view, and TakeOver Chicago 2, which are the next pay-per-views, are this coming weekend, so like a week from today. Those are shaping up to be pretty awesome. The current NXT champion is Aleister Black, because I'm pretty sure you'd probably be interested in that. There's a new title of the North American Championship. And the second year of the UK tournament is happening on, I think it's airing on like the 25th this month, but it's already been recorded, and I'm trying to avoid spoilers on it. But I believe it airs on like the 25th of this month or something. I'm guessing you've got no idea when you're actually properly free next, though. Alright, we're getting that. They're not burning wood, are they? No, they should burn wood. I was wondering why they were gathering slow. Alright, we do want to kill a lot of weak enemies right now.
The night is quiet and calm.
This one again, yeah.
There is a series...
And we got the blessing. We've done that one a dozen times. Good, we have another one of these swords made. Right now, we definitely want to kill a lot of enemies because we want to level up like crazy right now. And hope for getting some good recruits. Hopefully we'll get some monsters and beasts because they can be really good. And we have a very high rate of getting them. Do I want to make a few shields? I mean, we don't really have anything else to use the steel for, and we have a lot of, we actually have a lot of dragon leather. Alright, I'll get a few shields. Gotta go. Really can't even hear much of the stream because of the internet. I hope everything is going really well, and I'm sure I should have more time when I'm finally out of basic. That's awesome to hear. I hope you have, hope you're training. I want to say hope you have fun, but I'm sure there's very little joy to find in basic training in the military. So I hope that it's the least painful it can be. Everybody's been really happy to hear that you joined the military, so at least there's that. Alright, we're getting that straw. We should have way more than enough. In fact, we're really good on dragon leather. I think we just might grab some string on our way back, because weirdly enough, we're getting handicapped at string. Let's get another turn of straw. I really want to make sure that we're not going to need more of it for a while. That should be good. Alright, that should be tons of string. I like how we're having to...
the beaten path, through the dried-up plains that remain a constant reminder of Thea's sad fate. From a distance, your scouts spot a small campfire and report that there is a lonesome old man sitting there. The scouts have confirmed that there are no other creatures to be seen, nor does the old man hold any visible weapons. In fact, they report only a small bundle and a stick.
I love that we're going out this late in the game to get really basic resources. But yeah, this is the weak group. This is the gatherer group. Just avoid the campfire. Don't get involved with that. How much string you have? Get another group of it. Alright, and drop all this stuff off. And yeah, go get more stuff. Thanks for the 5 bits there, Alpha Clone. I appreciate that. Alright, drop off the supplies. Now the straw, we want to keep some of it with us. You said that we only need 10. So we're going to bring 10, and we're going to bring lots of extra wood so we have some to burn as well. Fuck. Oh, God, I hate when the camera shifts like that, because then you end up moving things you don't want to move. God. I didn't catch what the other thing we moved was. I hope it wasn't important. Did we move 2 of us? Yeah, because Junku was on our team. Okay, fixed it. I hate when that happens. First time watching the Thea The Awakening streams? Well, I hope you have fun. I hope we get a new person and they get named after you. We'll see. Okay, we need to go track down the dragon now. And hopefully he doesn't steal one of the women from our team. I've never done the quest before, so I don't know if he just takes one or what. Because I don't want to agree to that. I don't want to lose one of my people, because our people are really good.
Before you is a group of black wolves attacking something. As you look closer,
we've done this one.
There are 2.
Investigate.
The child is clearly protected by
help the child. Because last time we helped the cat, and the cat cursed us because it was pissed the kid died.
You have protected the child first, and you killed all the wolves.
Alright, check on him.
Alas, the cat lies on its deathbed. As you approach it, and with its last breath upon seeing the child safe, it whispers its thanks. You feel a blessing upon you, and you're pretty sure this must be a Dola, a protective demon spirit.
Alright, we got a small blessing of dexterity, And we got a kid, which is the most important thing, because that means more villagers when he grows up.
You find Needler again, and you see he is sewing what looks like a carcass of a sheep. You give him the stuff, and he uses it to finish his fake sheep. There are now 3 such animals lying on the ground. Did you bring the 40 wood and 10 straw?
Yep.
Just get them to the dragon. I'll explain later. I don't want you deciding you don't need me anymore. He's asleep now, so sneaking up shouldn't be so hard.
Well,
You
time
see
to
the
fail
dragon
this.
asleep at a nearby hilltop. The cobbler shows you exactly where to place the sheep. You snuck up to the spot and
We did
left
it.
the sheep there. You go back to the cobbler, and together you watch the dragon. The beast wakes and smells the meat. It flies down to grab his meal and devours it in seconds. All seems normal when suddenly the dragon begins to puff smoke out of his nostrils and mouth. It hangs its tongue out and breathes heavily, then flies off towards a lake nearby.
All right, find higher ground.
You see the dragon land in the lake and drink water in gallons. It drinks and drinks and drinks, its belly growing larger and larger from the liquid until it explodes. Needler claps his hands and smiles at you. So, the girl?
What happened?
I told you, I knew his weakness. The poor fella suffered from a dangerous type of draconic digestive disorder. At the same time, he was partial to lambs. Visually, strange enough, I think the sight of them irritated him. In any case, I used certain materials, including the ones you brought, to make a fake sheep that would cause a flare-up of his condition. The only remedy then is to drink a lot of water, but I made the sheep so strong he just had to keep on drinking. Almost feel sorry for the fella. But now, for my reward?
Right, the girl. Yeah, not happening, man.
What? But we had a deal.
Well, actually, I said we'd talk about the reward. We're talking, and you're not getting the woman as if she's a piece of meat for sale.
You cheating bastards, you promised me. Oh, why does this happen
I
all
didn't
the
promise
time?
shit.
You just wait. When another dragon comes, you will not get Needler's help. No, you won't.
Listen, guy, you're weird to be sure. You have a funny notion of marriage and women, but this is an apocalypse. How about you join us instead, and who knows, maybe you'll get lucky. I mean, one of us could get very, very drunk or something. You never know.
Oh, blast it. Fine, I'll join you, even though you're dishonest.
Well, his name isn't Needler.
You go back to the dead dragon and gather up his remains, and you find a small lair where the beast kept some treasures.
I had to say, in the end, that's a pretty easy quest for what we got out of it. And this guy is a sage. We needed more sages, because that means lots of speech skill. He's also got some medic skill. Nice. First name I see in the chat is True Cellites. Have we done True Cellites is already on the team. Holy God of Flavor. Holy God of Fla. That's as far as it goes. All right, you can take the bow, but we're gonna have to get you back to town and get you some good gear. That was very much worth it, even if just for the character. Because we really need to stock up on high speech skill characters. So getting a sage is pretty big. Hunt. And, oh, we failed. Took 1 damage. It's not too bad. Defend ourselves. Fine. Okay. Yeah, no one's in any danger.
Another night falls over Thea.
It's a
and
good
restless
pun,
souls of the
Cleffa.
damned seek out the living in envy and anger. You can almost feel the approaching
We've
wave
had
of
this
these
one tons of
infernal
times.
wraiths
Leave the
seeking
creature to
burn.
its task.
Thanks to the Lapiduk, your people sleep well this night, and one wakes with greater resolve.
All right, there we go. Super Mustache has permanent increase of will. We've had that encounter a lot of times. And we have research point again. Ah, we're at one of those weird points where we have most of the stuff we want researched. What does this lead to again? Sacred Path, or is that this one? Yeah, this leads to Sacred Path. I don't really care about having a manger. I don't really care about a totem. I don't care about the blessed tree symbol. I wouldn't mind an herbalist hut. Produces herbs each turn, yeah. Increases health regeneration is nice. It lets us custom get more medics. But I don't know. You know what? I'll take it. Why not? And we can fit one more building, right? Yeah, we can fit one more building before we need to tear down old crap ones. I wouldn't mind replacing old things. Like, I think we have a really bad pasture still that we could replace. So if we were to make this completely out of wood, that's add healing 1, and we can grow up into meta class. I mean, I'd like to use something better. Some ancient wood, maybe. That's +3, that's pretty good. Some dryad wood, we're at +4. Make it out of straw. That's quality. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good quality place. Yeah, the dark wood's not as good. That wouldn't be bad. Now, if I made entirely out of elven wood, though, I might be able to attract elves. Entirely out of dried wood? No. If I were to make this entirely out of elven wood, we could possibly attract elves to join us, and elves are really good. I think that's what we're gonna do. Do we have elven wood marked off for gathering? We do. And where is the elven wood again? Does anyone remember? I think we hunted for some last episode, but it was reasonably far. There's some right there. It's not too bad. Oh, there's some right there. That's very close. Okay. You know what? That's close to the point that I want my gatherers to go there. I'll give them a little bit of an escort on the way. Yeah, we don't have enough elven wood yet, but we could easily get enough. All right, drop off all of this. I'm going a little slower in case the menu juts upwards again. Like that. That is obnoxious when that happens. All right, drop off some of the wood. And we're also going to drop off Holy God of Flavortown just to get him new equipment. All right, let's give him some of this new stuff. I want better equipment on this guy. Dragon Shell. Get rid of all that. Dragon Shell, there we go. He's got really good armor now. Keep him healthy. Could get him a crossbow. Yeah, it's too heavy for him. Maybe a regular bow, because they're lighter. This one's really light. We'll give him that. The greatswords are too heavy for him, except for this one. Okay, he can just barely hold that. Okay, he's actually pretty safe now. And could we get one of these accessories on him that weigh almost nothing? Yeah, that necklace. There we go. Move him back to the main party then. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to move over, we're making those badass swords. Yeah, these. Does the expedition want any of these? That's the same quality. Same quality. Nah, his is debatably better. Same quality. You have no weapon, but you don't have to wait for one. There we go. That's an upgrade. And you can't, oh no, you can hold this. Wow. Go for it. All right. Holy shit. You can almost hold that. Almost have the weight for that. That is so close. There we go. Take off the ring. Perfect. That was a big upgrade to our gear. That was very much worth it. Okay. Now we need to escort the people up to get Elvenwood. It's the absolute dead of night, so this is not the funnest trek in the world. Okay, so we know that that path is safe right now.
Thea is not an easy place to grow
Whoa,
up in,
another
but
sage!
alas, becoming an adult is an...
Finally! How the hell are we not getting more beasts, by the way? Our attract beast stat is so high. Alright, first name I see in the chat is Desiresta. Holy shit, I gotta say that one again. Now I've got it not in dark vision. Desirasta. There we go. Sorry, it's dark purple on a black background. Yeah, we're pretty far into this series right now. Alright, you're in. You are our third sage. So this is good. We have crazy speech skill between all of you guys. So I'm really happy you joined. We'll grab you on your way back. and then take you to the final boss of the regular game, and we'll probably just go beat them right away, because I think we're ready for that. Give you the badass armor. Now, your strength is really low. You can't carry much. Get you one of these awesome swords. Unless they're too heavy for you. I really need to go through and start destroying a lot of the stuff for ingredients. It's just a lengthy process. You know what? We're going to do that now to clean this up. Alright, everybody. This is something you have to do every once in a while. You could bulk dismantle, but I don't recommend it. It'll dismantle stuff you want. So just get ready on the enter button. Yep. So I'm dismantling stuff right now to break it down into its ingredients. This will take a second because I don't want to dismantle something that I want to keep. A lot of this stuff is pretty crap though, whereas the ingredients we could repurpose for something better. Oh, thanks for the auto host there, Gulf Doom. I appreciate that. I was actually watching a little bit of your stream earlier today. We'll hold on to these. These are pretty good. We actually made those ones earlier. Yeah, we definitely don't need that. That's very heavy. And you know what? We don't need that either. NW tends to stream super early in the morning for me, and I can never convince myself to get up. It's a public holiday. What country are you from? How early is it for you? Because my average stream is 4 p.m. for me, which is like midday for me. Yeah, a lot of this is garbage. Wish I could read the chat more while I do this. I just don't want to throw away something we need. So far, this is all pretty much garbage. I really don't need axes. The special thing of axes are just, they tend to have really high damage. But so many of these are garbage. Really heavy, too. Swords in general I tend to really like. Although you can get some really badass mallets. Blunt damage. Actually, you know what? That one's so strong. Do I want to hold on to? Nah, because the swords I can make have the same strength, but with a bunch of shielding. Oh, right. You're from Australia. Yeah, we've talked a bit. Are any of these really garbage? Not really. I don't think I need to get rid of any of those. Blunt damage is pretty cool because when you finish off an enemy with it, the rest of the damage from it transfers to the next enemy. This has leech, which is cool, but it's also super heavy and super weak. Yeah, most of these are garbage. Yeah, I don't need a bone spear. I'm never going to use that. Spears in general are not that great. Piercing damage is cool for the effect, more so than the actual damage itself. Which is why elves are so good, because they have natural piercing bonus. Yeah, like 2 blunt damage, 3 blunt damage, 100 weight. What a garbage item. Never gonna need that. Alright, that covers all the weapons, which means I am actually very low on weapons. Disaster, can you carry one of these? Or are these too heavy? These are far too heavy for you. Okay. Take a bow and get moving. And we will equip you with whatever we can here. I guess more folklore wouldn't hurt. Yeah, you can't even carry any of that too heavy. Even the lucky buttons are too heavy. Yeah. Alright, whoops. Right, we can't move him out yet because the other group isn't here. That's fine. Time to keep throwing shit out. Most of this is trash. And again, we're dismantling this, not destroying it, so we are getting ingredients out of it at least. This one has attractiveness, which is cool. I might get some mileage out of that. I'll hold on to those. Because that does help in social engagements. You know, that's actually a decent shield as well. Although I can make better. You know what? Get rid of those because we have this. This button is far too heavy. I know, right? How is it so heavy? That's a solid shield right there. We have so much garbage. One of these days I'm gonna have to take to just throwing out the garbage in between episodes. But we're not super far from the end of the game. Okay, so we've got a big batch of really good shields there. Although they're crazy heavy. 100 each. Yeah. When it comes to armor, we can pretty liberally throw things out because we make tons of our own armor. And it's really good armor at that. There's no reason for me to wear any armor that doesn't have leech on it, unless it's really ridiculously strong armor. So basically all of our armor, we can just dismantle it for ingredients. Except for these dragon shells, dragon scales, stuff like that. Some of this armor is so heavy and not even remotely as good as what I have. I mean, I could make, like, crazy heavy mithril armor if I really wanted to. But there's really not much of a point. Considering the game severely overestimates how good leech is. Yeah, keep those. I could dismantle some of them. Dismantle, like, 10 of them. Had the sound effect for that one. And we'll leave everything else. Okay. There. I massively cut down on that. And now on resources, we're really good. Oh, and hey, a child. Want to make sure all of our children are in the village too, so that when they grow up, they have all the local things to be educated by, so we have more choices, which is really nice. And higher skill too. If we make them like a warrior or something. Okay, I don't suppose we have enough for that thing we wanted now. No, we'd still need more elven wood. Got it. That's fine. Alright, this is the group I want? Yeah. They'll get that in no time. While we're up here, let's get some wicker.
We'll need it by a small group of rugged-looking dwarves.
Oh, we've had this 40 times. Yeah, social, talk it out, share food, done. We had that twice last stream. Go inside carefully, intellect resolved. We just magically get out and it doesn't tell us how. We had that one last stream as well. Let's get some wicker because if we start making artifacts and stuff, we'll need to burn wicker. I mean, we could also burn charcoal, but or coal rather, but that's a bit harder to get. And wicker has more uses.
You come across a dead body lying in some sort of ditch. The corpse is literally... You
search, run. That's the safe way out. And we gotta level up. Perception, dexterity, Thanks for the subscription, Dizarasta. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emote. I feel like I'm about to fuck up your name every single time, and I feel bad about that. That's why I always stutter on that. A lot of new strength on our expedition, which is always really good, because that's also our carry weight. Intelligence, that's good. Speech, that's good. Gathering, nice. We actually really got good stats on that one. And back at the village, health on our mode. I don't really care about the health. Gathering, it's okay. Intelligence, perception, I like those. Alright, sun's starting to come up, good. Easy. Easy.
As you explore the land, a long shadow covers the sun for a moment.
Fuck, you're getting cursed.
You tried to run.
Wounded.
You tried to huddle.
And cursed. No severe wounds, though. Who's not burning wood? This group. Grab some wood, then. Some regular wood while you're at it. And we got a new teammate. We got a blood spider back home. They're not great, so I'll just have it, craft, I guess. Yeah, just have it craft. Because it can help. It's not a very good character, I don't think. You know what? The strength is high. It's not like a dragon spider. Dragon spider's awesome. You know what? I will bring it on the team when we go out, just because it's better at that than anything else. Alright, burn that wood. Keep the gather rate high. And we have a decent amount of wicker. Anything else we want while we're up here? I could always explore up here. I haven't been up there. Why not? Darkwood, we got some of that home if we really needed it. And it looks like there's an encampment up there that I can take out.
Ever since you adopted the child found in the wind, you always seem to be surrounded by bad weather. One day, you see a hurricane approaching your village, but it stops dead in front of your gates, and a lone figure appears and speaks. I am Gaiath, and I have come for my child.
What child do you speak of?
I am a spirit lord of the winds, a servant of the weather masters. You once took a child from the wind and gave it shelter. For this, I thank you. Now it is time for me to awaken my child and let it choose its fate.
Sure, here's the kid.
You bring forth the child, and as it gets closer to the wind creature, it transforms and turns into a wind spirit as well. Gaiath speaks. Now choose, child. Come with me or stay with your new family. Whatever you choose, you are now a child of the wind.
Ask the kid to stay.
The child joins its father for a time, becoming one with the hurricane, but then it comes back and remains with you. The child of the wind stays, but it soon becomes clear it cannot control its powers. One day you return to the village to find it ravaged by a tornado. The child is nowhere to be found.
Man, I see we're at the point where we're just skipping flavor text. No, we don't skip flavor text. We're only skipping if it's an event we've already had. We skip the flavor text in the reading if it's an event we've had, and some of these events we've had dozens of times. I don't care about losing almost any of this, except for the ancient wood. That really sucks. Man, that's lame. Hunt. God, we got almost nothing for that. Hunt. There we go. Just massacring our way through these enemies. They're way too weak for us now, but hey, easy experience. And social. We talked our way out of fighting the bats. That's confusing. But we got a point out of it, which I'm very happy with. I think we might just hold on to that for now. Yeah, this game's really good. By the way, if anybody here is into Kingdom Come Deliverance, but you haven't played it yet, and you just, you want to play it, 25% off sale over on chrono.gg. Again, every Chrono sale is only for 1 day, so this only applies to those of you watching live. But I have a partner link for that. So if anybody wants to go to chrono.gg/Mah-Dry-Bread, no dashes, then you can go buy the game 25% off, and I get an awesome commission out of it. They're weighed down by all of the wood that they have now.
The skies darken and the air getting heavy.
Yep, we've had this.
The wind calms down and the skies brighten once more.
Nice.
The villi remain in the air.
3 permanent speech skill.
You are free to continue your journey.
That's awesome. That was really good. We are definitely ready for that boss then. Let's start making our way over there.
You see fresh boar tracks. It looks like a large
Thanks,
pack.
Alpha Clone.
You come across the pack and you're able to ambush them.
I should have hit to just skip it. I forgot.
You were defeated.
Well, got wounded. Might have deaths. We'll see. Not a death yet. Break for camp to heal your burning wood. Good. And just in case of a double death, which is possible, I'm just going to take all your wood and deliver it. And grab some more food. And we'll grab the spider in a second. Just want to see if we can get it any gear. Perception, backstab, backstab. It's a very cunning spider. There we go, we brought it on the team. Alright, and we're going to the cosmic tree now. Hey, no death! Nice. I'm gonna keep them resting there for a little bit longer for safety. Now, is that enough to make what I want to make? It is. Then we can just use regular wood for the last bit. All right, we're only adding 2 to healing doing this. It's not as good as if we use better wood, but attract Elven 1, very little chance, considering we have attract Beast 10 and have gotten 2. Even though my other save files always get a ton of them, at least it's a chance. So we'll get working on that herbalist hut. New person? We got a new warrior, nice. Go ahead and name them to the first name we see in the chat. Cleffa. I think Cleffa's already taken. Corporeal was already taken. Marbled. Oh, is it Marble Dan or Marbled Dan? I'm gonna go with Marbled Dan. That's more likely. You're in the game now. All right, give you that good armor. Give you a good sword. Give you a good shield. There we go. You're defending the village. You can help with getting wood right now. All right, they're healthy. I don't think we really need to gather any more elven wood right now. Ooh, that's a nasty group. I don't want to go that way, so we're going this way then. They still have a weight limit issue? Why? Oh, the curse of weakness or darkness? Deforming curse? Which one's strength? Neither. What's weighing them down so much? I am not sure. They have tons of wood on them. I think I overgathered wood by accident. It's Marble Dan, you got it right? Nice. Okay, we're just gonna drop. Destroy like 40. There we go. And we'll go get some gear. Air mode. If we're gonna tear apart old buildings, this might be good to get more elven wood. Maybe. Elven wood's not the best wood in the world, though. That's the problem. It's not a great building material. In general, you want to use building materials that will attract people to your village, like steel and gold, which is very difficult to find any buildings that use a lot of that. You pretty much need to do a palisade for that. In fact, that's the best thing a palisade is for. It's for defending your village, but you rarely end up needing that. More than anything, it's that you can use 80 of a metal on it, and so that's the best chance you're ever going to get of getting a dwarf or an orc. So we might actually unlock Palisade at our second research point just for that reason. All right, get an easy win. There we go. How close are we to a level? That might actually level us? Or do we need one more kill for a level? Your villagers gather a report to increase in spider webs. It might mean some spiders want to set up a nest here. Sense gets to investigate. Scouts discover a nest hidden in a small cave nearby. If you strike now, you might stop them from spreading. What group is this? This is the home group? Oh, we just got another wolf that hasn't been named yet. Well, that is going to be Pizza Fish then. Because that is the first name I saw. Skilled hunter set up trap for the beast. They'll do fine. Yeah, they won. Well, we just got a new wolf back at the village. This one is a little bit more combat capable than the other wolf. So this one is gonna be Pizza Fish. There we go. And until we come pick you up, you can help with gathering veggies. Not sure how a wolf does that, but okay. And nice, we got the herbalist hut finished. So we can now make a medic every time a kid grows if we want to. And medics will also start with more skill, I believe. And also, everyone in our village heals faster when wounded. And we made it out of elven wood, so every turn there's this very, very small chance of getting a free elf joining the team, which would be really good because elves are great. So we're not getting a ton out of the herbalist hut, but it's kind of nice having one. All right, let's put them back on crafting stuff. We can make more gathering tools, which never hurts to have. We don't have enough steel for another one of those shields. You know, out of curiosity, how good of a shield could we make out of... Well, malachite I think is kind of crap, isn't it? Isn't that a low quality one? I think it might be. We'll test something real quick. Although dragon leather would probably work better. We're gonna do mithril right there, and then just anything there. Yeah, that's a good shield right there. Snowy Peak. You know what? Drop a little gold on that. See if we can get our chance of making a good quality one higher. There we go. And we got a level up too. Strength, cool. I need strength on that group. Tactics, nice, nice. Intelligence, we need the intelligence. Yeah, intelligence. Yeah, and tactile moves, yeah. Just making sure that we have stuff for social challenges here, you know? Does will help in social? It does help in social, yep. As does, or intellect doesn't, really. I thought it did. It might. It doesn't always tell you everything there. Folklore does not help in that. Okay. Okay, we did get some stuff that we want, though. So I'm actually quite happy with that. Spider learned folklore. I know, right? Sometimes you get weird shit. More people need to try this game? I know, right, Gear Fox? This game's awesome. Alright, we're about to beat the main story then. I think we could very easily beat this. We have such high social skill now. Between our 3 sages... Did we forget to bring one of the sages with us? I think we did. Yeah, I forgot to pick up a sage. We're gonna go pick him up. It's no big deal. We'll get him in no time. Gives us a chance to level up again if we want to. We want to make sure that we have all 3 sages for this, because that's shitloads of social skill. Then you combine that with us being the sun god, and the sun god giving everybody higher social skill. That we can talk our way through that fight easily. I'm worried about that group of giants.
Fall from the ground into a dark and stale tunnel. The fall was rough, but it is possible.
Yeah, just climb back up. We've done that. Tried to tell you forgot a sage. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to keep up with the chat on this one. Because I'm trying to keep things moving pretty fast.
By a shadow giant and his minions. You feel a gust of
Fuck, we've done this one before. We've won this once, and we've lost it once. You can either sacrifice one random person, or you can fight. We're fighting.
You defeat the shadow giant.
No damage taken.
Of darkness.
Your friend account scammed. Say he changed passport and all. I have no idea what you're talking about. Sorry.
The trip.
All right, let's get our new guy. Drop off all the stuff. And take the sage. There we go. Okay, good. The giants are fucking off. Alright, we can go do this now. Yeah, enter storm with pride. Brace yourselves. And we're fine. We got blessings, in fact. Blessing of strength right before this. Well, it's good in case it turns into a fight, although I don't think it will. As well as a little bit of permanent health. I can never complain about that. How much dragon leather are we looking at? Not as much as I had hoped. We're actually having pretty safe travels here. Lucky. Alright, I'm not going to do it until next turn, because I believe we can get hurt doing this, and I want to make sure that we can break for camp if we need to, for healing. Alright, let's do it.
You approach what looks like an animal lair. You feel strong magic protecting this place, but with the compass, you are able to see it and enter. Inside the lair, you see a stump of an enormous burnt-out tree, and a gigantic snake-like creature intertwined around it. It has the long, slithering body of a snake and a forked tongue, yet its head is more like a drake. With sharp teeth and horned skull, it also hides wings on its back. It is staring right at you. So, the saviors of Thea have finally slithered in. I waited a long while for this.
Hey chat, do me a favor. The message, R1 next message, your friend account scammed, whatever. I just realized I think what that is just some hacker trying to brag about how they stole someone's account. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that for me, and just tweet a picture of the screenshot at Twitch support, and they'll go lock the account probably, and get in touch with the whoever owns it. They'll try and figure it out. So just go ahead and do that. We'll try and save whoever the hell that is some grief. What is this place? It can't be the cosmic tree, surely. And don't call me Shirley.
Sure are you? And why is that? The mother tree does not reside in one place, silly mortal. And so, yes, this is her, in a way. I thought it fitting to snatch her seed and lay in wait right here. So, if you are victorious, the seed can be sown without delay, and if you follow another path, the mother will watch her defeat once more.
Who exactly are you? And you said victorious. So what, you're here to fight with us?
I don't know yet. I have many names. Some call me Worm, some Slibinas, Zmish, but you can call me Smae the Devourer. It sounds more threatening that way, does it not?
I suppose, although now you say it, it kind of lessens the effect.
Damn, it did, didn't it? Oh well, Smae will do. Who am I, you asked before? I am the ever-changing fate, the roll of the dice, the sudden storm on a clear day. Chaos, that is what I am.
Why do you care what happens to the seed or the tree, or Thea in fact? Do you want it destroyed? Do you like the darkness?
Like the darkness, yes, I suppose so. But complete darkness, like it was before this seed started growing its tiny power. So I suppose I seek to throw us back into the void. A void is wonderfully chaotic, you see.
Disrastra says, fun fact, Zmei means snake in a lot of Slavic languages. That's interesting. Hey, is Armode still in the chat? Armode, does Zmei mean snake in Finnish as well? Because I know that Finnish is more influenced by Russian than by the other Nordic languages. At least from what I've been told. You said you don't know if you'll attack us. So, can we have the seed?
To your first statement, I say I am no fortune teller. Were you to leave right now, I will likely stay, or maybe not, who knows. To your second request, no. Now, before we continue our talk and address the possibility of confrontation, I advise you to decide if you are indeed ready. For if we proceed, and if I am victorious in either flesh or mind, you will seal the fate of your precious Thea. I do not like duels that are uneven, so last chance to come back when you're ready.
Yeah, this would normally be the final boss if not for the DLC. So I'm gonna go with the social challenge here, obviously, because that's our specialty. You say you're chaos, you sit here with the seed. Stagnation is more like it. If you're chaos, you should leave it to the fate and see what happens.
So you see, Smae, if you truly are a creature of
hurts.
chaos, you will welcome change, whatever it may bring. After all, you cannot be sure which road I will choose, and isn't that exciting? The Smae slithers down from the tree stump and approaches you. His forked tongue whisks past your heads. An interesting proposition, yes. But alas, I have seen it all before. But darkness, the void, the eternal nothingness, well, this is what I truly desire. This game was fun, but it is over now. I will devour this seed so that it grows inside me. And when it does, it will eat all of the light that ever was, and fear will wither away. The Smae begins to grow, and as he does, he unwinds towards the sky. His body becomes pitch black, and you see him swallowing a small silver seed. The body of the Smae freezes into a black obsidian tower, with a snake's head at the top. The tower pulsates with dark energy, and you see slowly the black mist and wailing wraiths escaping through the snake's mouth into the sky. And then it all disappears, and you see the Smae at the stump again, laughing. Alas, some of your people do not make it out alive.
See, the crazy thing about that, I've literally never failed that before, and I've also never been this prepared for it before. We got fucked on the dice roll. And if we could just go right back in...
you approach what looks...
Yeah, we just get to try it again.
Like
which,
darkness,
you said seed. Yeah, I'll leave for now.
Choice, my
Yeah, just wait till we come back. God, man, we got fucked on that. I've never failed that before. And I've never failed that before. And I've also never been this prepared before. It's not that fucking hard a challenge. You know what? We still have a lot of combat people. I think we just go in and fight it. Because, I mean, we just won...
To your first statement, I say I am
I wish I could shut him up.
Were you to leave right now?
We won a 7-skull challenge a minute ago. Let's do a 5-skull one, we'll be fine. A little more to talk about, let's fight. There we go.
You have defeated the Smae. His monstrous body collapses.
Some bad wounds, though.
Lies lifeless beneath your feet. But from beneath the carcass appears a much smaller worm, smiling at you as he speaks. My, defeated by a bunch of villagers. Although it is a fate that great heroes share with me, I never thought a pitchfork could be my earthly undoing. Your gods do laugh at me now. How I do love chaos. How I long to witness what wonderful fate humanity will bring us now. Well done, my friends. Here is your coveted cosmic seed. You place it on the tree's stump and paint this ancient rune with your own blood. The Smae draws the symbol with his tongue. After that, this place will fall under a protection spell that even I won't be able to penetrate. In time, a long time, most likely several of your generations, the tree will grow once more. Or it will not. Its fate is in your hands. I shall watch your decision with pleasure, little one. With his last words, the Smae turns around and disappears into thin air.
Yeah, that was a rough fucking loss. Also, 2 of our warriors are now severely wounded and might die. But we won, which is cool. So we can either burn it and start the Age of Reason, which we've already gone into why that's so fucking stupid. We're gonna place it on the stump.
You walk up to the stump and place the seed in the center. You begin drawing the symbol. You notice that a group of non-humans stands close by, trying desperately to walk through some invisible barrier. You're not sure if it is the Smae, the elf, or maybe the old sage that is helping you, but it matters not. You finish the ritual, and just like the Smae said, the seed is absorbed into the tree's stump. Immediately, you see life return to the ancient wood, and a single, thin, long branch reaches out with a tiny green leaf, delicately rustling in the wind. You feel power growing in this place, power beyond any magic. Life itself, perhaps. The invisible force pushes you away, gently yet firmly. Slowly, the place becomes less and less material, until it dissolves before your very eyes. You know you will not see it again, and yet hope grows in your hearts. It will take long years before Thea is restored to its former glory, but it is thanks to your efforts that it will be restored.
Job well done, time to leave.
A young elf approaches you. You do not know me, but I am Alicia's kin. I arrived too late to help you, and I have seen my father's death in my dreams. I wish to make up for my tardiness and join your village. Will you have me?
First name is on the chat, Gear Fox. You're gonna be this forest elf druid. There we go, and I'm gonna hit keep playing. So that is a victory right there. However, we're gonna do the DLC stuff now. Now, we've already done a bunch of DLC stuff, but we haven't done the win condition of the DLC stuff. This is gonna be Gear Fox. There we go, you're in. And you actually have really good skills, like rare shit. Because you're a really rare class, and you have natural piercing damage, which means there's no reason to use a shitty staff. It'll give you some awesome dragon shell armor. And also one of the old swords from one of the now dead people. And an awesome crossbow. God, we lost some really good people. We still have a hunter, we don't have a medic anymore, which means it's very likely that Roll Fizzlebeef and Superior Potato could die. And if they do, that's a real shame, because we've had them almost the whole game. Especially Roll Fizzlebeef. Alright, Roll Fizzle Beef's gonna live. Superior Potato might still die. Oh, right, we haven't finished our Divine Quest yet. We probably should soon. We'll go hit up the village first. Let it leave. There's a chance we get attacked by a ghost. I don't want to risk that. Nice, some level ups. Health is always nice. Collect some exotic fruit while you're here. We can actually get good food out of that.
Before you is a group of black wolves attacking something. You see that the child is clearly...
Help the kid.
You have protected. Alas, the cat lies.
Same as before. We got the kid. That's what matters. No one died! So the only people who died are the people who failed the social thing. Man, that sucks. I don't know how I failed the social thing.
Through the terrain, your herbalist spots an area.
Get the herbs, leave. Again, we've had that one a lot of times.
There are strange noises in your village at night.
Stay vigilant.
As you prepare to go to sleep and take one last look out of the windows, you see that the ground seems to be moving. You shout to your fellow villagers and soon realize that your home is swarming with rats.
Oh, this is always a rough one. This is the home. Yeah, they can handle it. Do the more difficult fight to kill all of them at once so they don't steal a bunch of babies.
You spread out and attack aggressively, with more risk to yourselves. The gambit pays off, and you slaughter all of the rats before they are able to do any real damage in your village.
Alright, that's the best outcome. And we just got a natural forest elf in the village. Holy shit. That's insanely lucky. Oh my god. This one's gonna be morality. That's how you spelled it. There we go. Well, that's a really good class to get. Give you some badass dragon shell armor. Give you a proper sword, and there we go. Gather tools if you can carry it, yeah. Nice! We lost some good people, but we're also getting some good people. And let's also unlock the ability to make a palisade. We'll probably destroy one of our old pastures we don't need anymore to put up a proper wall around the village. Alright, I want the blood spider, yeah. No, we don't have a... Oh, I was moving people the wrong way. I'm an idiot. There we go. And I'll take the medic, because we don't have a medic on the expedition anymore. So Pneumonia Lover, you're on the team. Pizza Fish, I could use another wolf. I think I'm happy with this as a group right now. All right, drop off the kids. Drop off some of the wood. All right, drop off a bunch of supplies in the village. Yeah, we can drop off a lot of this. I'm pretty happy with that. Take a little bit more food, though. There we go. That was a good resupply. How we doing on leather? We have lots over there. And village, do you have enough dragon leather to keep working? You do. Good. You're just not working on any of those things. You're busy with others. I know I'm not really super on top of making sure they're always building the right thing here, but really it doesn't matter that much right now. Would have made more sense if Wolf was a wolf? Yeah. See the true Cellites. Alright, we don't have enough building slots, yeah, but I really want to make a palisade. No, we need 80 of a metal. I'd like 80 gold or 80 steel. Both dwarves and orcs are awesome. Steel attracts orcs. Dwarves are from gold. Let's do gold, because I don't know if I've ever had a dwarf. The wiki shows that they're awesome. Okay, gold. We do have gold unlocked, right? We don't, actually. Never mind. Okay, we'll have to get steel then. Keep an eye out for steel. I think it's to the right. There's some steel. Let's work our way over there. So if we check this... Yeah, we've already done the quest victory, yep. For the giants thing, go search for more knowledge about the giants and their return to Thea, which I believe means explore. You beat your first game last week? Oh, I hope you had fun. Yeah, advancement victory. This is another way. Get 50 people. Do 70% of the tech tree. 3 grand buildings, which we've already done. Defeat 30 opponents of 4 skulls or higher. That's really easy. In any type of challenge, game difficulty is 100%, yeah. This is standard difficulty. This is the default standard difficulty, except with Iron Man mode turned on, so you can't save scum. Which is always worth doing, by the way, turning that, because it's really easy experience doing that. Yeah, so we just want to do the gods thing. And we haven't done our full divine quest yet. You know what, let's go do the divine quest. The gatherers actually, the gatherers can't get the steel because they don't have the carry capacity for that. You know what, we'll go do the steel first. What skills do wolves have? Mostly combat skills. I believe they have some animal kinship skill, but that, you know, they're animals, so obviously. See his Dizarasta? Alright, the storm's not gonna go well. Don't bend to his will. Lost some supplies, got a little bit hurt. Not the biggest deal in the world. Thanks for the 100 bits, though. I appreciate that. Alright, we gather steel pretty fast. And give us just a little bit of wood. There we go. Let them know that they can burn that. And spider silk, I think, is what we need right now.
Some elven travelers pass through your village to refill their supplies. They leave you a scroll which reads, "Mortal children, we are happy to inform you that our ancient city of Silver Oak is slowly rising from the ashes of the darkness we defeated together. You are, of course, invited to visit the sacred groves and learn from our old ways. There is no map, but you feel you know where to go."
Nice. I'm actually not familiar with that quest, but it's in the direction that we want to go later anyway. All right, right here. Perfect. All right. Now, I know this was a pretty short stream this week. Usually I like to go an hour and a half or 2 hours, but it's only been basically 1 hour. But I have some real last minute work that I need to do. I need to help out another channel right now. You know how it is. A lot of channels are doing E3 stuff right now, so I'm trying to help out some friends as best as I can. So, if you're watching this live right now, we're going to go raid somebody right after, assuming one of my friends is live. If you're watching this on YouTube later, then check out the Twitch TV link in the description if you'd like to watch this live next time. And remember that every vlog I put out on Monday has the schedule if you ever want to see what I'm uploading that week and what I'm streaming that week. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.